I'm not that kind of witch who loves to say what you have to do. You don't have to do anything. And all of your rituals and all of your magic is something that you have to create for yourself. Because your dragon is expecting things from you. That you work for them. That you work together. So that you can open up the gates. One of the first ones, and that is something that I would love to share with you, because the first time that I wanted to share with you, I was yelled in my ear from the dragon by saying, "Eyes on me." But what kind of a ritual was that? It was a very intense ritual. And I don't say that you have to do the same, but this ritual has been tried before by alchemists because they wanted to summon the dragon with it, but they always failed. And I know why they always failed. There is a lock on it, and they failed to unlock it. They failed to unlock it, and they cannot manipulate it. But you can. And maybe you want to try it out. Maybe. But keep in mind, everything that you do, every single ritual, every single type of magic, witchcraft, it has to be done sincerely. It has to be done. And once you open up the gates, there is no closing up. There is no, it can be closed again by nature itself, but you cannot close it anymore. But usually, those who are worthy to summon up the dragon are those who really, really are connected with the dragon because of their draconic energy that is so connected to the ones they try to connect with. Because that is the biggest mistake that the alchemists made with the dragon eye. They thought it was a way to summon the dragon, while in fact it's more to reunite with your dragon. It's to reconnect with the dragon, because you already have dragons with you, but you want to give energy to it. That is the only reason why we use the dragon's eye. By those who don't know, a dragon eye is your bond with your dragon guardian, your dragon gods, and yourself. And you are the furthest away. 5 gates in between, and in between you are trying to be one together, all seeing through the same eye. And the alchemist thought it was a way to summon up the dragon, but it was much more than that. And how did I do my rituals? Like I said, you have to be led by your own instincts. So I was led by my own instinct every single time, and I didn't want to admit it. Whenever I did a draconic ritual, I lost myself completely. And by losing myself is losing my humanity. Everything about it. So every time when I do a ritual like this, I become the dragon. And I didn't knew this back in the day. I was actually a bit like embarrassed to do that. But you shouldn't do that. You should never be embarrassed. That is why you should find a place that no one can disturb you when you are doing your work. So, and also don't be lazy. Don't be lazy in anything, because it's easy to be lazy in this world, that you say, "Oh, I'm a dragon witch, but I don't want to do anything for it." So try to do something for it. Try to show the love for the dragon in any way. You don't have to do it in this way. You can do it in many different ways, but do something. Do something about it. Keep it alive. So whatever I did, I'm in the forest, and I write the dragon's eye on the ground, on the soil, here on the soil. Because I thought the dragon and nature, that is one. I always connect dragons with nature and the elements, and especially Tiamat, the dragon goddess, and she is the earth in itself, and I would love to summon it. I would love not really to summon it, but yeah, I want to connect with her much more. So I signed the dragon eye in the ground, and I don't know why, but I used my knife, and I stabbed in the middle of it, but not before I some kind of a blessed it with my energy, because the sign doesn't know that it's you. The sign doesn't really know it's you. So you have to leave something behind in the sign that is connecting with your soul. It depends on what you want to give. But the first time I gave blood, but that is not always needed. So blood in the middle of it, and blood on my knife, so I put it in the middle of it. But you can also do it on a different way. What is also connecting with your spirit, that is your breath, the dragon's breath. So go in front of your dragon eye that you signed and breathe on it. But not just like, no. Just inhale. Really, really deep. And then really be the dragon. Don't be a human anymore at that moment. Just be the dragon. Just forget everything around you. Forget about humanity. Forget your own humanity. Just feel the scales, feel the tail, feel the horns, feel everything. Don't be embarrassed. And so stand on all fours and feel the dragon, and feel that you are going to breathe energy to it. Breathe like so, very, very long, and breathe it on your dragon eye. It's time actually. You can stab it before it, you can stab it after it, but you really want to open the gate for it, the gate for the dragon. And you are not alone whenever you are doing this. Your dragon by your side is with you. And your dragon by your side and your dragon god or goddess, in this case Tiamat, was with me. I said before that I wanted to show you this ritual, but there is always that little bit of difference that you are going to do it, because we are all very much different. So our ways and our draconic ways will also be very much different. And also, whenever we are putting energy on it, like breath or blood, then it's completely yours, your energy that and your dragons that you will summon eventually. According to the alchemists. The alchemists thought it was a summoning, while in fact it's more like a strengthening, so that you put more power on your dragon eye. It was very, very effective. If I should say that I put a bit of blood on it, and it was very, very much effective. At that point, the dragon eye know it was me at that moment. So the dragon eye is trying to search for your dragons in this case, and is giving that blood or maybe breath to them, so that there will be much more energy given to them. So that in a way that your dragons know that you are trying to give them energy, and they also try to get it, so that they also give energy to you. It's an exchangement. Whenever you are doing a ritual like this, it's not only one way. The dragons are also giving energy to you, and you can feel that. I assure you, you can feel that. And the more energy that they give to you, they donate to you, the more that you can feel your claws, the more that you can feel your scales. And it's actually very intense, very much intense. But yeah, like I said, there is always that little bit of difference that we do from each other. That is why I can say that it's very difficult actually to give you examples of how you should do rituals for the dragon. And rituals for the dragon is not empty. It's never going to be empty. Whenever I see, sometimes in Wicca, whenever I was in this Wicca community and they did rituals, it's empty as hell. It's empty. It doesn't mean anything. I mean, I don't want to say to witches that whatever you do is empty. Of course not. But whatever I saw, it's empty. It's just, I don't know. It seems to brag with the for the parents that they are witches. Well, actually, in this life, the name that I give myself, a witch, is actually a struggle. It's a struggle because people think I'm crazy. People think I'm insane. And if I put dragon in front of it, dragon witch, well, yeah. But I wear this title for a reason. I am a witch for humans and a dragon amongst dragons. So both of them, I am a dragon witch. And I'm not an alchemist. I search them. I try to connect with the dragon much more. So everything that I do is very much sincere. And I don't try to put this gate closed again. I try to open it. I try to examine it. I try to experiment with it. And that is what we all should do. We should experiment with everything, with our feelings, with our energy, with our power, with our strength, with whatever we can do. It's something that you need to find out. And the dragon eye is very powerful, but you need to let it know that it's you. That you are the one standing here, and you are trying to find them. You are trying to, in any ways and any means necessary, so that you are using your draconic strength and power that is given to you by nature, by the dragon god or goddess, that you are still using it to connect together with each other. Dragon eye is so personal, and it's, yeah, like I said, I understand why the alchemists thought it was a way to summon the dragon, because some people could use this and suddenly they were connected and reunited with their dragon. They try to find a way to the power and the strength of the dragon, because the alchemists knew that dragons were very powerful, very, very much. It's not only by the stories, but they could feel, because they were very much connected to magic. And magic is where dragons is all about. Magic, when I say magic, it's nature. It's bending nature, the rules of nature, because they are connected to the dragon gods, and the dragon gods are the embodiment of the elements, creators of life. And that is what also lives inside of you. So if you want to do a ritual like this, never forget, put energy on it. And whatever you do, it's always going to be sincere. It's never going to be a lie. It's never going to be to stand out with your parents. You really, really are doing also, yeah, in some cases, you are also uh, giving some risks. You are also risking something, because this is not a plaything, not at all. It's not to say, I'm going to play with it because it seems fun. Don't play with it. Don't play with it, because dragons, whenever you are not connected to dragons, but you want to play with it because magic is cool, dragons don't are not kindly to that. Like I said, there is a lock on it. And if the lock is touched by someone who shouldn't touch it, then dragons would react. I don't know which kind of dragons, but dragons would react. But you are actually very welcome. And if dragons react in a way of defense, then there are consequences. But also there can be consequences for us, because we are opening gates that are far away. We are opening gates of the void. We are opening gates of other realms, of other lights. We are opening things. And I sometimes make mistake by opening other gates that I shouldn't open. But that is what experiments is all about. But you shouldn't be afraid. You should never be afraid, because you are never ever alone wherever you are. The dragon is always going with you. So energy that is close by with you, blood. But in this case, I would suggest, if you want to try it out, give energy to your breath. Your breath, dragon's breath, is powerful. It opens so many gates, so many energies, so many, but especially it opens the gate of your dragon. It opens the gate for your dragon. If you really want to connect with your dragon, then I suggest a ritual like this. The ritual that you put dragon breath on the dragon eye and stab it in the middle and become the dragon. Don't be a human anymore. Don't be a human. Let the dragon know that you are one of them. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.